Restarting your career after the break, it must be overwhelming. It must be having a feeling of the overwhelming. But what if I tell you, like the skill set what you already have, you can always come back with the powerfully. So, hello everyone, I am Tejaswita and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share the 5 must have skill not only to restart your career but to thrive in it. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to share a lot of tips and the insights and the tools also, so which will help you to build your skill set. So, why to wait? Let's deep dive into that. The first skill set, that's a communication skill, which is the foundation. So whether you're writing any powerful resume, okay, or you are selected for any of the interview, or getting ready for the interview, or collaboration for the new job, your communication is the superpower. Just imagine when you have a clear and the very perfect communication, and your words are very confident. That shows like a you are trusted, and you gain the respect also. So, what you are supposed to do actually to build your great communication, or verbal or written, both way. First thing, practice. Practice common questions which normally asked in the interview. And if you don't have a friends or anyone to practice, you can always have. We have a nowadays mobile. You can record your all the answers and you can hear it, and you can find out, figure it out like a where you are making mistake, and there you can make the changes. Second important thing, you start writing actually on the daily basis something. Either it is a blog or articles, or if you don't have passion to do the writing, then at least whole day what work you have done, what have you achieved, those you can make an entry in your diary. And the third important thing, don't forget to use the tool, for example Grammarly, to refine your communication skill or the writing skill. What will happen? That will help you to rebuild the more confidence. Let me share the quick story about the Sneha. She was an applicant and she came to me with a very heavy burden, like my communication skills are not good. But let me tell you like how we work around. I know she was not able to express why she has career break, and that's the reason she was losing her confidence. But we worked together, and what we did, whatever the career break she had, we convert into that particular thing into the growth phase. How we did it, you can always connect with me for that. So don't worry if you have a career break also, so you can convert that career break while having a practice sessions. Whatever techniques or the tools I'm giving, do the practice and convert your career break into the growth phase. So, what is your opinion? What is a one tricky thing you find it into the communication? You can write into the comment section. Second important skill is the time management, because when you are on the career break, you are juggling with your family, your self care, and the career gap also. So many things are going in your mind, and then in that scenario, you should have the proper time management. So, to have the proper time management, what you are supposed to do? Prioritize your thing. Try to understand what is more important. There are a lot of number of videos are available to make you give you the difference between the urgent and the importance. So in the morning, first you get up, list down what are things you wanted to do it. Then follow the calendar, Google Calendar or any app where you can write down to-do list, and then you can achieve. You can follow the path what you are supposed to do and achieve those. Next, third important thing which I always discuss, whichever goal you are setting for yourself, it is a bigger goal, cut down into the smaller and then follow the path. More smaller goal, if you will divide it into the smaller section, it is easier for you to celebrate the win also. So tell me one thing how you are managing, and the most importantly, self-care. The self-care when you are in this journey, don't forget a self-care isn't the something which you should ignore. Give a luxury treatment to yourself. When you feel inside good, automatically things will start working out for you. So in the time management, very important part is to self-care also. third important skill set, that is the adaptability. So it's a I can say it is a secret sauce which is required to come back into the workforce. So what happens when you are into new industry, new trend, new news, new people, new industry? Sometimes if you are changing the industry, everything is new. So what employer is expecting, you should adapt to things very easily, and surrounded whatever things are happening, you can adjust into that. So, how you can embrace that adaptability? Now, for example, if you are changing the industry for that particular industry job role, if you need any particular skill set, you can always learn from the various platform. YouTube is a platform where you get the number of information which you can learn. Then Coursera is there. So learn those skills whichever is required. Then the second thing, be open for the feedback. When someone is giving you the feedback, don't feel hesitate. Understand what type of feedback is coming. And the third important thing, please come out from your comfort zone. In a sense, like do something which is stopping you. Maybe it can be hobby, or it can be some kind of a skill set which you are thinking. For example, if I talk about the communication skill, if you think your communication is not that up to the mark, why not to take the classes? So you can always improve on those part. I remember one of my candidate, actually Raj, he's coming from the IT background, and he was saying he took a career break due to health, and he was always complaining, I'm not confident enough, whatever skill set I'm having, it's going to help me. So what he did, he actually went through from his comfort zone. He learned certain new techniques which will upgrade his knowledge, and now in current situation he is really doing good at his job. So remember one thing, there is never too late. If you're thinking certain skill set are not up to the mark for yourself, like you are lacking, why not to take up immediately and learn those and show the confidence in the front of the employer. The next skill set is the problem solving. So all the employers, they love to hire the proactive employees, because they don't want they should fall into the any situation, and the employee should come back again and again, knock the door, how to solve the problems. So people who can identify the challenges and fix them, they are the most lovable people in the company. So how you can identify those problems and what you have to do it. But the funny part is like what I feel, when we take the career break, whether it is for the health issues or the any other reason, we juggle a lot of things and we find the solution. So automatically we develop that particular quality, like how to take care of the problem solving. So if you have a thought process like, oh, I don't have the skills, we all are having, and we go through this kind of a situation every day, especially at the home, to take care of the kids, to take care of the husband, wife, or the any situation comes at home. So what we do, actually we follow certain method. So I'm going to share one method which I really like it, that is the STAR method. So what you need to do in that, you have to take care of the first the situation, task, action, and result. These are the four things you have to identify in that particular time, and then you have to give the answer at the time of the interview. Then the second important thing, like if you have a problem solving approach, okay, showcase to your interviewer when you are sitting for the interview or you are in the job also, how you can break out into these small problems. Just imagine this problem has arrived at your home and how you are resolving. It is very easy for you. So as I said, like it's a funny part, we all are knowing how to take care of the problem solving, but when it comes to the company and when it comes to the time of the interview, we forget that solving skill which is already inbuilt and we develop during this break and during normal challenges we came. So don't forget, this is an inbuilt what we have from the childhood we are learning. Only how to use it, use STAR method, read more about how you can break down, pick up the any situation, you break down into the four section and imagine like how you can solve it. And more you practice this, automatically when you're sitting in front of the interview or handling any difficult situation, you will become a pro action taker in the problem solving. And the next fifth one is the networking, which I love to talk about. So networking is a something you are building a relationship, not in the one way. The building a relationship is always of both the party, both the way. So how you are networking, how you are building a relationship, that's more important, because when you are in the market, it's very important to tell whole world you are currently looking the job. So what you can do actually. So in that situation, first you need to connect with your ex colleagues or the former colleagues, whoever work with you, and you can inform them. You can absolutely take the advantage of the LinkedIn platform, that is a gold mine according to me. And you can connect with a lot of people, you can ask them certain helps. But as I said, like when you are asking help, that doesn't means like asking help for the job opportunity. In other way also, you can always ask them like how you can help them. So how you can do it. So there are a lot of platforms are available for the networking group. So you can become enroll there, you can become a part of that. Then a lot of Facebook groups are there, LinkedIn groups are there. You can activate on the groups, you can interact with the people genuinely. You can, if they are writing articles, or if you like any particular comments, genuinely you can reply to them. So as I said, like don't go to build a relationship only to ask for the job. In other way also, you can check like how you can help them. And the most important thing, networking is the king of everything. If you don't know how to networking, please learn that skill, because many jobs right now in the market are not published directly. Most of the jobs are filled by the referral. The more you are connected with the right industry people, there are high chances you will get higher. So now it's your turn to tell me you are confident about which skill set and where you need to improve. You can always write me in the comment section. So, guys, these are the 5 skills, must have skills you need to have when you are restarting your career. Now, if you wanted to go in the deep dive deeper in that, I am coming with the webinar, especially how you can restart your career. In that particular webinar, I am going to share a lot of strategies, tips, and the tools also, which will help you to improve on your certain areas. So don't forget to register, and the bio link you will get it into the bio. And important, if you're new on my channel, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. You will get more tips inside about how you can restart your career. Till the time, thank you, and let's work together.